Well, hello and welcome to Dave in Real Life. Yeah, unfortunately, very croaky Dave in real life. There's not going to be much screaming from myself. Literally feeling very poorly. As you can tell, my voice is very shot at the minute, so you will have to bear with me. Definitely just got a massive head cold, but I've set the live stream up, so we're gonna crack on with it. So yeah, just bear with me. So shout out to you, Khalid. I hope you can hear me okay. Yes, I am extremely croaky. There's going to be a lot of coughing, a lot of sneezing, a lot of me blowing my nose. But that is just how it is. So Khalid, Sapphire, hello, shout out to you. So yeah, just bear with me. We are back on Streamlabs, as you can tell. So yeah, we've got the chat back up on the screen. Yeah, it is next weekend. I am toying with the idea of doing it, to be honest. But if I feel like I am now, there's absolutely no chance. I am poorly. You are getting basically a very poorly Dave in real life, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, I don't know how long I can hold up for. So you're just gonna have to bear with me. My voice is literally, it's dying. I'm dying. So Sapphire, hello. Yeah, obviously I'm not okay. Far from it. But I did say that in the video earlier that I was under the weather. And yeah, to be quite honest with you, it took ages to get this stream up and running. Yeah, Streamlabs was just been a nightmare, so just bear with me. Honestly, I will try my best to be as lively as I always am, but yeah, my voice, as you can tell, is dead. James Chadwick, hello, shout out to you. Thank you, Khalid. Leeds 2024, hello. Jesse Jackhammer, hello. Yeah, I will get that Bailey thing done eventually. I just haven't had time. It's literally finished work this morning, and I've been like it ever since. So I've not really slept that great today. So yeah. So the tissue, which I would usually save for Bailey, is literally going to be used for my nose. So yeah, hopefully you can hear me okay. I know it's a bit grainy because of my voice, but you just have to bear with it. Unfortunately, I just can't do nothing at this moment in time, so I was in two minds whether or not I could stream, to be quite honest with you. But I thought, to be quite, if I started coughing, I'd probably take me ages to fall asleep anyway, so it was like a catch 22. So yeah, make sure that you're slapping a like on the stream, it'd be much appreciated. And definitely, if anybody's new, please consider subscribing. I'm not always going to be like this. So matches tonight. I mean, yeah, we've got 4 elimination chamber matches. It's a shame for Shotzi, who got injured during the week. Obviously, that footage is for next Tuesday. So yeah, she's out tonight. She was meant to be going up against Naomi, but obviously Alba Fire has taken her place to the dismay of Isla Dawn. Isla Dawn kicking off on Twitter this week, or X, basically saying that she's been overlooked by Nick Aldis. So I don't know if that's something to keep an eye on, or it's just her just shouting off on X. But that could be very interesting. We've got Tiffany Stratton versus Selena Vega. Then in the men's, we've got Kevin Owens versus Dominic Mysterio. And of course, Logan Paul is up against The Miz. So, yes, so quite interesting stuff going off. Yeah, so we've got Rock Roman as well. That is going to be probably the big thing about tonight's show, to be quite honest with you. James has fired in a question. I can't see it on the screen. I'm just going to wait for it to show up on my... I feel like I've got a bit of lag. Am I lagging? Feels like I am lagging. Chat's going okay on the screen, but at my end I'm not, which is great. I'm stuck on 4 minutes and 29 seconds. So just let me know if I'm still live, because at my end it doesn't look like much is happening. Thoughts and prayers to Chris Bay, who was revealed he has cancer. Okay. Don't know what's going off at the minute. I feel like I'm stuck. Not lagging. I'm not lagging. Am I still live? Because at this end, everything's stopped. So I don't know what's going off. Yeah, my chat's just completely stopped. So I'm relying on what you're saying in the chat on the screen. Chris Bay. Yes, Chris Bay, apparently. Yeah, you're still live. Okay, as long as you guys can hear me, I am going to struggle trying to read what you're saying now, because the screen that I've got with your text on is quite small. So, yeah. So no lagging. Good. You can all hear me. That's fine. I don't know what's going off at my end then. I've just got to wait for this chat to... because I've got a side chat thing and it's not refreshing for some reason. No, we'll not use that. Go away. Come on, why is this not lighting up? That's annoying. That is really annoying. So yeah, that's throwing me off a little bit because I'm trying to see what you're writing in the smaller chat. Chris, is it Chris Oi? Oh, Chris Oi. All right, I couldn't read it. You did so not Chris Bay, Chris Oi. All right. Barely see it because it's small text. My bad. Eyesight going flipping. Can't read it, James. I can't read the small text. The screen what I'm seeing is way too small, and I've got a bit of thing kicking off now. It's great. It's great. Back on Streamlabs. You know how Streamlabs has always been great to me. Yes, it's been great again. It's like literally kicked off. I can't do anything at the moment. I don't even know what's going off. Do you think that Cody is with... Do you think Cody should be on the show tonight? I don't know if he's scheduled. I think he's got some scheduled dates on SmackDown, but I don't know. I thought tonight was literally all about Roman and Rock, to be honest. Yeah, the Olympian. Yes. I know who Chris Hoy is. I couldn't read the smaller text when you read it in. And I just assumed you were on about wrestling, to be quite honest with you. Leeds. Oh, God, man. I'm going to have to go on my phone. Because I can't read jack crap on there. I can't see it. So you're just going to have to bear with me a sec. Because Streamlabs, I can't change anything. It's gone. But it's gone mental. As usual. So, right. Oh, God, my eyesight's freaking shite, man. So I don't know what's going off. I don't know what Streamlabs is doing. There's rumours that Dave was going to be... Oh, it was me. Alright. Dave, he was... Oh, my eyesight's fucked. He was telling who he was, that's all. Well, I heard he was going to Going to fire The Rock. Ooh, I don't think he can fire The Rock. Nobody can fire The Rock. Yeah, I've literally having to do it this way with my phone. Oh, fuck's sake. It's like literally today. If anything else could go fucking wrong, got Streamlabs being a dickhead, but it was fine when I set up the stream. And now it's just it don't want to work. It just wants to be a knobhead. And yeah, fuck knows what's going off, man. It's like doing me head in. I've got an head cold. Don't feel right well. I've got a stream what's just been an absolute fucking nightmare. Yeah, and I'm now having to check you guys out by my phone, which my eyesight is not the greatest because I've got an head cold. Fire The Rock. You mean I heard? Dave is gonna fire. I'm gonna fire The Rock. I actually like The Rock. I don't mind The Rock. You know what I mean? It's wrestling. It's fun. I have no problem with The Rock. If we get what problem I have is the match at WrestleMania. I don't want a tag match at WrestleMania. I want them to have one match and one match only. I don't want them taking up prime main event time from some other wrestlers. I don't want it. It's a match I don't need in my life. But Rock himself, yeah, fine. They could do this at another pay-per-view. And I wish they would. I still think Dakota Kai will turn. Yeah, of course. They're going to do there's going to be a long storyline with that. They're not just going to do it straight away. It's going to lead Bayley into a sense of security. They'll have a match with the Kabuki Warriors. That's when she turns on Bayley. I can guarantee it. It's just classic storytelling. And Dakota Kai has got history. She did it to Tegan Knox. She did it to Raquel Rodriguez when she was in NXT. So why wouldn't she do it to Bayley? She's the mastermind. We've already had this established by Bayley herself. I need Jay main event. Well, he's not going to be there tonight, Sapphire. He's on Monday Night Raw, darling. Oh, I've got a bit of action going off. I might get back on my screen. Oh, yeah, we've got the chat back. Okay, things are changing. Might be able to go back to the stream. We are actually moving on there. Oh, that's good. See, I can pull that down. Let's get the chat up to date. Don't affect you guys. It just affects me. Right, there we go. We're up to date. Yay. We can do shit. I can read. Moldy Spoon, hello, shout out to you. So I would love The Rock versus Roman SummerSlam. No title winner become head of the table. Well, does Rock need to? He's High Chief. I thought High Chief was higher than head of the table. Do you know what I mean? I thought that he was the High Chief. So basically, he's over Roman anyway. So you've got High Chief, then you've got the Tribal Chief, then Solo Sikoa's the next in line, and then you've got Jimmy Uso, what's got no title whatsoever. Give me what I want. Well, you'll have to come back on Monday. I can't give you nothing. By the way, next week SmackDown is being taped because it's being Australia. I've got a feel. I don't know how they're going to do Monday Night Raw, because if they do that live, that's going to be in the morning too. So I reckon Raw next Monday could be taped as well, or aired live in Australia but taped for us over here. Because yeah, they're in a stick. It can't be live. It really can't. There's no way Americans are going to be happy about 5 o'clock in the morning to watch Monday Night Raw. They've already cried about the Elimination Chamber. Oh God, we don't want them crying even more. Cry baby American fans. Don't want that. Oh no, we've got to watch Raw at 5 o'clock. See, my voice is literally I don't know what's going off. That was very squeaky. At least we can have a match against R-Truth. Give Jimmy championship. Give Jimmy. I thought you was with Jay. Wow, you've changed colours already. And it's being taped tonight. Next week's SmackDown is. Yeah, of course it will be. There'll be a lot of setup on tonight's show for matches next week. So get ready, because there will be wrestlers showing up tonight, what we probably don't normally see, and they'll be there just for next week. So a lot of matches will be announced tonight for next week's show, 100%. Especially those what are not taking part in Elimination Chamber. No yeet, yes yeet. Sapphire. I bet Rhea Ripley is already in Australia. She's not needed tonight though, is she? I can't imagine her being at SmackDown. I mean, last time she was at SmackDown, she was just a spectator in the background. So, yeah, it's just going to be big episode tonight. Obviously, the Rock and Roman is the centerpiece. That is what people are basically tuning in for. The rest is just filler, unfortunately. I feel that Logan Paul will get through. I think he'll beat The Miz. Cheating, of course. But I feel that he's only going to be in the Elimination Chamber to do a high spot. We get something at Elimination Chamber every year, don't we? It was like Jeff Hardy getting to the top of the cage and then jumping down on everybody. Rey Mysterio jumping off one of the pods. So yeah, we've had these kind of spots before, so I expect it to be Logan Paul this time. How am I going to go cuddle my... Now I'm going to go cuddle my cat. Okay. Sorry, Sapphire. There's just no Jay tonight, unfortunately. He's not going to be at SmackDown. Shaquem, hello. Shout out to you. Yeah, I've got an head cold, mate. I'm dying. Literally, my voice is gone. So, if you are struggling to hear me, put subtitles on. Need some subtitles. I'm not well. It was 50-50 if I was going to stream, to be honest. Alright, so Logan Paul enters the chamber, could start a feud with LA Knight. Needs to end his feud with Kevin Owens. So I feel that that's something that they can explore during that match. You finish what you start with them, and then you go on to LA Knight. Looks like LA Knight is going to get a title match at WrestleMania. Back to your old setup. Kind of. We're on Streamlabs, dude. Which is not quite OBS, but it's near as damn it. It's basically, it allows me to stream whenever I want. I didn't mind StreamYard, but I was limited to how many times I could stream it in a month. I don't like that. I like to stream when I want to stream, not when somebody's telling me how many hours I've got. So yeah, I had to come back to this one. And it's just a lot better, innit? You've got the images down at the bottom. It just looks a bit better, doesn't it? Than just my face. Let's be honest. I know you don't get highlighted anymore, which is a shame. But we're still in the same position that we were before. Sapphire, shout out to you, dude. You love it. Yeah, it's good, innit? I like the old setup. I will got to die. I had to change it. But yeah, we're going to soldier on. Going to try and give you some reactions, even though I am sick as a dog right now. So if you're new and you're watching, I am not like this all the time. I have literally just got a cold, right? and I'm still streaming for the good of you guys. So if that's not worth a subscription, then I don't know what is. So yeah, there's like 4 matches announced. It's nice to see Alba Fire getting an opportunity. She's not going to win. Naomi's winning that match all day long. But maybe they could set something up. It means that actually Alba Fire gets to be on Monday Night Raw as part of that second chance battle royal. So you get 2 lots of her, so I'm not complaining about it. Tiffany Stratton, I do predict, will beat Selena Vega. But, you know, we kind of know where all this has been going. But yeah, they've got that second chance battle royal. There's still rumour that Jade Cargill will be involved in that. Don't know, because she needs to have the first chance first to be involved in a second chance. So it's kind of a little bit. Let's get Dave to 10k followers. You know what, that would be a dream. But yeah, it doesn't work that way, dude. It doesn't work. Because it's not just down to me, that one, unfortunately. I do put the work in. I saw Edge got on a concerto on Wednesday. He got a concerto by Christian. They're supposed to be changing all the sets, aren't they, at AEW? Again. So that'd be interesting to see how they present their show going forward. Quite intrigued by that, though. Because I think the sets that they've got now is dowdy and dark, and I don't like it. So if they can do something what's going to be original and like makes them stand out, then I'm all for it. Go for it. Dave is going to be in Elimination Chamber. I'm not. I'm going to have to call in sick, mate. I've already phoned the WWE and said, look, I can't make it. I won't be able to get on the flight to Australia. I'm too poorly. So yeah, we're going to have to hold off that debut until WrestleMania. Imagine Shayna Baszler wins the Battle Royal. I would love that. I mean, she's dominated the Elimination Chamber before. Before Vince lost faith in her. She dominated an Elimination Chamber. It's like, it seems to be forgotten about now how dominant she was going into that Becky feud. It's like, so weird that literally we went into the pandemic and Vince lost faith. Said that she wasn't good enough to be the figurehead of the company or the female division. It sucks, man. It really sucks. What do you think about AW wrestlers not happy? Well, of course they're not happy with Tony Khan. Why would you be happy? You're on a rotation. These wrestlers what signed for AW were promised TV time, promised pay-per-views, promised the world, and what have they got? Half of them are sat at home doing nothing. So, of course, they're not happy with Tony Khan. Who would be? I heard that Dave is going to replace Pat McAfee on Raw. Oh, when he goes back to doing the national football? Yeah, of course. Moldy Spoon, I was really enjoying Dax versus Mox in the opening match Wednesday. Then Dax kicked out of the cutter, followed by a curb stomp, followed by a pile driver. They lost me. There's too much of that. It's like, I think that happens a lot in AEW, where literally the moves that they're hitting on them are like crushing, like any other wrestling show that they're done. Curb stomp, you're done. The cutter, you're done. And apparently AEW just don't know when to stop the matches. They just keep going. And it's like all the showing is that the wrestlers are not affected by any of the moves. So what the fuck is that about? What's the point? I enjoyed it when Shayna Baszler attacked Ronda Rousey at Money in the Bank. Yeah, it led to Ronda leaving, which Ronda wanted it that way. She always said that when she was going to quit WWE, that she wanted to get over Shayna Baszler, but it didn't work because Shayna Baszler's back in mid card again. Do you know what I mean? So poor old Shayna still getting ignored, and it's about time they started flipping getting her over again. Let her be the ultimate fighter. I need a break from wrestling, says Shekim23. SmackDown is on TNT too. Yeah, I've got it on TNT too. I did notice that. Yeah, what is it? Baseball or something on TNT one? I don't know, but they've stamped it out. Rob Van Dam will be on a tag team. Will be in a tag team. You could. I don't know. What is that on AEW? It was a curb stomp into a cutter, into a pile driver, all in one sequence, and he kicked out at 2. What? Oh man, that's bad booking, mate. That's bad wrestling. Because literally, I'm not surprised though. It's Moxley. Moxley who believes that you've got to literally have your bumping skull, brain coming out your skull to lose. Yeah, it's terrible. I get why people like AEW, but it's not for me. It's not like I don't like believable wrestling. It's not about that. It's that sequence would kill any man. You know what I mean? They're all finishing moves, all of them. I mean, WWE do that where they have the wrestler hit the finishing move on the other guy, and then it's to and fro until they actually connect properly, which is fair enough. But come on. When Darby Allin was doing his promo, the fans were saying Cody's name, was they? That's interesting. AEW said Rob Van Dam will have a tag match on Wednesday. Okay. It's a bit interesting. What's your thoughts of at WrestleMania, with it being Philly, that we get a couple of ECW stars either A, inducted into the Hall of Fame, or actually at the show? I mean, I can name 2 that probably will be there, and that's the Dudley Boys. But what's your thoughts on that? It's in Philadelphia. Very big ECW. WWE own ECW. So, it's food for thought. Who would you put in the Hall of Fame from ECW? I think like somebody like Bill Alfonso, Francine, maybe even Shane Douglas. I mean, we've got to celebrate that promotion because it was great in its day. So, let me know, who would you induct into the Hall of Fame from ECW? We remember when the pile driver was the era's concerto. Now a pile driver is a transition. Tommy Dreamer and Paul Heyman. Is Paul Heyman not already in? Kind of feel like Paul Heyman would be already in, wouldn't he? I think he's already. I would have thought he's already in. Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, I would be on that. Moldy. Rant over. Lol. We are heading into SmackDown. Oh, we're in the Rock era, guys. We're in the Rock era. This is going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. Rock and Roman. Let's see what carnage they can cause on SmackDown tonight. It's the reason why I'm live, to be honest. If it had been a normal episode of SmackDown, I wouldn't have bothered. I'd have cancelled the stream. But, yeah, you have to stay with it. Just to see what Rock says, really. Dave in real life should go into the Hall of Fame. Lillian Garcia's a good shout. Very good shout. It's Dave Bautista in. Because I think still people were talking about Dave Bautista. and that's quite a possibility as well. Lillian Garcia's a massive shout, but I do think, we it being in Philly, it kind of makes sense to have ECW very much Bray Wyatt. And I think it would be a good, if not this year, definitely next year. I can see him doing it now. If you'd not told me 2 years ago this was the build to WrestleMania, I'd say you're off your rocker. Yeah. Look, remember last year when we were all thinking that Hollywood, it should have been The Rock, and we were all pissed off that we were getting Cody. And then this year, we've got The Rock and Roman put to us, and then we got pissed off about that. We are so fickle. Here we go. Then now forever. Dave wants to stay up and watch Bailey on TV. Yeah, that's it. That is all I'm staying up for Leeds. Kayla Braxton. I think, honestly, you've got competition over Kayla Braxton. You saw the picture on Days' stream. She looks mighty fine. Heard that David's going to put Bray Wyatt into the Hall of Fame. It'd be Bo Dallas if anybody's putting him in. Irish Rebel, shout out to you. We're at Salt Lake City, Utah. Utah Saints. Sorry, my voice is totally gone, so. Batista, Umbaga, Bam Bam. Bam Bam's a good shout, you know. Here we go. God, that truck always reminds me of Stone Cold. It's Curb Stomper, hello. Crab Stomper, sorry. Hello, sorry I'm late. I was caught up with work. What did I miss off? Absolutely nothing. That Rock has just shown up. That's it. We've literally just started Smackdown, dude. Did somebody say Bailey? Oh, she's the sweetheart of the stream. She's mine. So the Rock has shown up. So we're ready. He showed up at 5:15, so he's been there a while. So yeah, this is feels good, man. Terrible. If you cannot hear my voice, terrible. I've got a head cold, dude. Irish Rebel Dave is not well. I'm poorly in real life. We're starting with Kevin Owens. So hopefully I can get this written on the screen. KO Dominic Dirty Dom. Just waiting to get this loaded up. As usual, it's Scream Labs, so it takes forever to do anything. When it finally lets me write. Competed in a 2021 Elimination Chamber. Open your eyes. Oh, what cool. I just hate the fact that CM Punk is still not wrestling. That's what I was thinking then. There's no actual words to Kevin Owens on it. Here comes Dirty Dom. Freed from his shackles. Got Mike in hand. How long is it going to be for him to be booed? Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. We're back. Boom. Boo the Rock. Boo. Not writing his full name. Dirty Dom. There we go. Boom. Kevin Owens, Dirty Dom. That is the first match. See a picture of Bailey. What picture of Bailey? What, in the crowd? Yeah, boo. Rock should stick a sock in it. So Dominic's just goofing off, saying that Rhea Ripley's going to stay the world champion. Fans are just booing. It's hyped up by WWE. Thank you, Irish Rebel. I'm not streaming after today, so I've got a couple of days where I want to do a live stream on Wednesday where we're going to do the predictions for Elimination Chamber. We're going to go through what I think is going to happen. There might be there will be videos of me going through the participants. As soon as we get the full male participants, I'll go through who's the likeliest to win. Take Charlotte Flair out, but Bayley in. Oh, what on there? Have I got a new picture? Oh, you're asking me to do something which is gonna be annoying. It is already annoying. So I'm gonna Right, we will get an image up. Let's go to source. Add source. Go browse. I agree with Rebel. I want to see Kayla on TV. I've just got to wait for this to go into my gallery. So Dirty Dom is finally into the ring. Gets his foot caught by Kevin Owens. There we go. You're going to see a lot more of that, I'm afraid. Because I've got phlegm. It's sexy, innit? So Dominic keeps getting out of the ring. The fans are not liking it. He got flipped bird by one of the fans. So Dominic's just trying to frustrate Kevin Owens right now. Okay, wait, are you going to let me work? Right, let's see if I can get that Bayley picture. Sorry, coughing. WWE, but I have no surprises next Saturday. You'll have no surprises. Why would there not be any surprises? Or do you think there would be surprise? Boom, there we go. She's huge. I think there's more than one of us in the community what likes this lady. Look at smaller down. Boom. Sandwiched right there. Look at that. That is it. That is class, innit? Look at that. Bayley slam in front of Bianca Belair in the promo image. Dave, I didn't know you were feeling bad this morning. I would have DM'd you, but I apologise. I didn't tell anybody, dude. Oh my god. R-Truth is here interrupting. Oh, R-Truth, don't get in the way of this match. Come on, dude. No, I don't want Dirty Dom to win because of R-Truth. Come on. Chamber is Saturday, yes it is. I'm toying with doing it, you know. If I'm well and I'm not like this, I'll do it. But if I'm poorly, I'm not doing it. It's because I'm going to have to do it after a 12-hour night shift, which I'm not looking forward to. So, yeah, if I'm well, I'll do it. If I'm poorly, it's no. But we'll do a hype stream on Wednesday. We can talk all things Elimination Chamber, do a bit of a quiz, have a bit of a laugh. So there'll be a live stream on Wednesday, for sure. Just seeing an advertisement. We're on an ad break. I've got my comfy chair. It's a shame I'm not comfy. So if you see me like wiggle around a little bit, it's because it's on a swivel. Got a comfy chair. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe our truth is trying to find Tom and Nick. Yeah, Tom and Nick. Shaquem just worried that my mum right now had the cops on the other night. Yes, sorry Irish, I didn't really give you too much attention this morning. Oh, that feels weird. Try to put a chair in the way, a pillow in the way, it don't work. Yeah, sorry about that, dude. Yeah, your mum needs to get out of that house, mate. Seriously. Because the situation, she's living in a flat or a housing which a landlord's a drug dealer or on drugs. You need to get her out of there, dude. Sorry, mate, but the moment you're letting her down, keeping her there. To be quite honest with you, you need to get her moved ASAP, dude. It's all on you, mate. It's all on you. Step up, my bro. So we're at an ad break. So a good little match. Kevin Owens versus Dick and Nick. Tom and Nick. Gonna call him Dick and Dom then. Remember that? Dick and Dom in the bungalow. Let's go straight over my American compadre's head. So we're at an advert. We're a week away from an Elimination Chamber. Obviously, Monday is the last live show from WWE before the Elimination Chamber. Smackdown will be pre-recorded. Dave, thank you for being there for me. Yeah, it was just hard. I couldn't really. I had to go to sleep, so I couldn't really give you too much information in the DMs. But I read what I could, and yeah, it sucks, mate. But you need to get it sorted, bud. You can't let her stay there. You just can't. So you need to get that dealt with quick, ASAP. So Dominic's now got control, all thanks to the distraction of R-Truth. I mean, R-Truth kind of thinks he's still in Judgment Day, even though he kind of got beaten up on Monday by Judgment Day. So it's very weird what is going off. Dominic goes for the pinfall. Unorthodox pinfall, by the way. Let's go, Tom and Nick. You got. Isn't it so good that we've got R-Truth being able to do what he's doing? It's just so good. I pay for you. You pay for me. What? You pray, you mean? Oh, you pray. You've missed an hour out, so you've just said you pay. I'm not a hooker. You mean that for Irish Rebel. So Kevin Owens has got the advantage. Dominic down. Kevin Owens headbutts to Dominic. Kicks to the midsection, taking him down, pummeling. Shaquem, no, it's not okay. My mum's landlord are involved in drugs. I don't care about the house she is living in. Get her out. Can you just appreciate R-Truth is 52 years old? and jacked. He's a fucking legend, mate. Thing is, I do love the comedy act, but I would also like to have him have a serious run as a champion. Let him be Ron the Truth Killings that he was in NWA, or down in OVW, or whichever territory he was before. I feel like he's always played the joke character inside WWE or like TNA. Would like to have him have a serious run for a change. Oh, is he facing Tom and Nick and R2 for the 3-on-1 tag match? Oh, Dominic. That must have been the Nick what just kicked out. Kevin Owens, nice frog splash. Is R-Truth out in the corner of Kevin Owens or what? Nice leapfrog by Dominic. X Factor. Oh my god. That's a blast from the past, isn't it? An X Factor move. In with the X Factor. Dominic, nice German suplex is going for the 3 amigos. Gig boos from the crowd. Eddie Guerrero, can we stop the third one? Yes. Kevin Owens is not letting him do it. And delivers one to him. Kevin Owens is going to do it. Ah, blast. Kevin Owens is going to hit the 3 amigos. He can't do the spin around though, bless him. He's struggling to get back up. Oh, he's had a failed attempt too. Dave Bailey needs to be your nurse to make you feel better. Oh, God, no. It's only an head cold. It's just that I can't talk. I can't be as loud as I normally am. It sucks. I know I've just got mucus coming out of 2 holes on my face. His first 2 or 3 years, he was basically Ron Killings. But 2012, he was doing Little Jimmy. Yeah, but he was Mouldy. He was in WWE before the Ron Killings act. He was K-Quick. He had a stupid gimmick then. So he was K-Quick, left WWE, went to NWA, became Ron the Truth Killings. Came back to WWE. Did the Little Jimmy stuff, went off to TNA. Yeah, so, yeah, he was K-Quick. Honestly, that was in his really younger days, so, yeah. The Ron Killings thing was after that. Dominic lining up the 619. He's connected. Goes for the pin. Oh, Kevin Owens, this is a decent matchup. Neither getting the pinfall at the moment. Dominic is asking R-Truth to get him a chair. So Dominic is trying to trick R-Truth into becoming a member of Judgment Day again. So he's using R-Truth. Get me a chair. You're in Judgment Day. Get me a chair. Fans are like booing. It's conflicted. Go on. Actually hit him with the chair. Oh no, he's just going to sit down. Well done, R-Truth. Legend R-Truth. Just got a chair to sit down on. Kevin Owens, nice kick to the face. Throws him into the rope. Up he goes. Pop up. Power bomb. 1, 2, 3. It's Kevin Owens that advances to the Elimination Chamber. R-Truth not believing the bullshit. It just took a chair. So, I actually loved that. Leads R-Truth and Little Jimmy. We need a little. Little Irish rebel Jimmy. We've got a little Jimmy already. He's called Jimmy Uso. He's a little Jimmy. I mean, look at that lineup. Look at that fucking lineup. Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley. You put Logan Paul in there, he's gonna get fucking murdered. There's some fucking beef. So really, I really hope they put the Miz in. Hey, it's little Kayla. Massive Drew. Little Kayla cannot see. How small is Kayla Braxton? So Drew McIntyre is there. There you go, Leeds. Before I use it all on my nose. Here you go. LA Knight, yeah. Let me talk to you. I'm dropping tissues all over the floor, but we don't mind. Bit of LA Nitro action tonight, maybe. That could be fun. Oh, set up for next week. Got to remember, we are setting up some of the matches for next week, as well as tonight. I love how we calls him an old timer. I think they're around about the same age. There's enough room for DM Punk on there as well. Hunk, DM Hunk. So, referees have come backstage to separate. Oh, look at little old Jessica Carr. We're just talking. Here comes the Tribal Chief with Paul Heyman. There's little Jimmy. He's getting praise from Roman. And he looks rather shocked. It's like, yeah, what's happened to you? Solo does not get a hug. Jimmy's excited now. It's like, I got to hug the Tribal Chief. LWO are next, baby. It's Zelina Vega. Zelina. And Smackdown now. She's got the Puerto Rican flag, but it's in black. So Zelina Vega. This is Zelina Vega, Tiffany Stratton. Vega versus Stratton. So that's a match up next. Vega versus Tiffany Stratton. I'm going to go for a quick wee-wee. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hello. Yes, I do need the tissue, quite literally. We're just at an ad break. Literally had to go for a wee wee. Thank you, Irish Rebel. Zelina is beautiful. Yes, she is. Dave needs the tissue quite literally. Means I'm going to have tissues ready for Sharia later. Are you watching a bit of Rampage? She's definitely a page turner, isn't she, Irish Rebel? Good little start to the show. Kind of teasing a little bit of a matchup either for later on or next week. LA Knight, Drew McIntyre. I'm sure they probably had encounters in TNA at some point. I feel like he was definitely on the same roster at the same time. So I'm sure they've had an encounter or two. Thank you, Leeds. Welcome back. I wish I could get rid of this cough. But hey ho, it is what it is. So just amazed that I'm being able to stream. It's quite like a sexy voice, isn't it? If Cynthia was here, she'd be quivering in her knees. Hello, baby. So we're in Salt Lake City. Is Rampage already on? Oh yes, because Tommy is competing against Days for the views. Oh, we've got Logan Paul. I don't like the fact that he's got a entourage. It means he's going to use them, isn't he? Just his little leckies. Don't know who the flipping heck any of them are. But here's Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, British strong style, going to the Elimination Chamber to face Judgment Day. Dave, do you have any front lots? Just no, have nothing in, to be honest. I should have bought some and I didn't. I'm a dope. Because of All-Star Weekend. Somebody walking around backstage there with a mobile phone. Is that Nick Aldis? He's just realised that he's in shot of the camera. I think there's a Justin Timberlake poster in the background. Was that from Super Bowl? Gonna revolutionise this tag team division, mate. Dominic has lost, and now he's going to come out and get in the face of these two. Is he fucking crazy? He's not even part of Judgment Day. Bit issue. So yeah, we've got Zelina Vega patiently waiting in the ring. Well, we've had an ad break in a backstage segment. Zelina Vega, Malachi Black's missus. It's very lucky fella. But a lot of people like this lady. It's Tiffany Stratton. Get the bog roll ready. Where's Steven? Steven, he loves this girl. Shaki passed the tissue. It's Tiffy time. And she's, she's not my cup of tea, but I know she's a lot of people's cup of tea. She's alright. She's a good wrestler. We'll put it that way. I don't fancy her though. I ain't simping over Tiffany. It's a little poll we could do. Or you just put it in the chat. Just tell me which one's more attractive, Tiffany Stratton or Zelina Vega. Let me know who is more attractive. I kind of like smaller women, so it's Zelina Vega for me. But have your say. I think Zelina Vega's a hell of a lot better looking. She's got is that a night? It's definitely anime costume she's got. I'm getting something like Naruto, something like that. Dave, I'm just trying to help and make what? Gentle. Mate, gargle with warm salt water sometimes helps. It's not sore. It's just raw. I'm just croaky. To be honest, for the last 2 days, the last 2 night shifts, I've been talking quite a lot. So, yeah, it's a bit strained. It's just that I've got mucus coming out of my nose and my mouth, which is disgusting. I'm burning up. I'm literally red hot. Nice offense outside the rings by Zelina Vega. She's going up to the middle rope. Nice moonsault. Oh, there was a bit of wardrobe malfunction there because we went to a black screen. I think a bit of Tiffany came out. I think we had a little bit of Tiff because we've now moved away. The camera's moved away. Oh, that's why we've got a bit of Electra Lopez, Santos Escobar. We go to an ad break, but I feel like there was a little bit of exposure there from Toad Stratton because we went black momentarily. And usually when they do that, there's a wardrobe. So that'd be interesting. Wonder if Days will put that on the unseen. It's unseen. Titties. Yeah, it's definitely boobs popped out, right? We couldn't see it, but I'm sure if you go on Twitter or X, there will be posts. Tag Days in it. See if it gets on the unseen. Tiffany definitely fell out, didn't she? Tiffy's titties. Tiffy's titties. Yeah, there was definitely boobage. There had to be, or it wouldn't have gone black. Yeah, we know the protocol now. So yeah, I wonder if there is. I am not. If I find the image, I am going to share it with you guys because we're all dirty perverts. So if you do get the image before me, please make sure that you tag me in it. Tag Days in it and see if he puts it on the unseen. I dare him. I proper dare him. Imagine him putting it on the unseen video. That would be kind of epic, wouldn't it? Well, he's shown Fanny on his web before. Oh, why is X not working? Ooh, I have a bit of problem with my phone then. X is down. Is anybody having problems with X? I can't get it to work. You don't have permission to view this page. What the flipping heck is going off with my phone? What now? What is going off there? I don't have permission. What the flip? What the fuck? I'm having drama of my own here. I don't have permission. Why won't I have permission? What the fuck? That's weird. Just try to sort this out. It's weird. It's thrown me out of my thing. David's having trouble with X. Yeah, I'm always having trouble with my X. Something weird has gone off. Interesting. Why is that? That's weird. Well, I'm back on X. Oh, very weird. Smackdown. Let's see if anything comes up. So, LWO come back down to the ring. We are back in with the action. Certainly going to keep my eye out on X now. There's nothing yet. But like I say, if you see an image, definitely send me it. Well, it's been funny. What the hell's going on? I'm having technical issues. Not with the stream, just on my phone. Basically, my studio is looking like this at the minute. And it shouldn't be. So, I don't know what is going on. My ex is doing. I wonder what my ex is doing now. Are we back? Oh, we just had some technical issue, but the thing is back, so I'm good. And we're 492, 8 subs away from 500. Woohoo! Flipping, well, yeah, 8 subs away. Irish Rebel so pleased he's seen nipples. I've seen nipples. Irish Rebels, your mum's doesn't count, bait. So the Vegas just dragged over Alexis Lopez. So I got a bit of fighting outside, but this is distraction. Will allow Tiffany Stratton to get the advantage, and she does. Flattens down. People on daisies are getting way too overexcited about boobs. So am I. I want to see them. Boobies. She's still having problems with her top. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton's still having massive problems with her wardrobe. It's the only thing with ladies with big tits. Rhea Ripley had the same issue. Charlotte popped out of the top more times than not. So, yeah. I think she just got to learn to get some tape on them puppies. I'm sure it'll be all over the internet soon. I will share the image with you guys, though. I will show you the boobs. You won't probably even get to see much, to be fair. It's just the fans will have got probably a decent shot of it. So the LWO war continues. Feels a little bit secondary without Rey Mysterio. AJ, Good Brothers. Well, Good Brothers have a match in WWE. Art Attack 35 literally came in 30 seconds ago. Heart Attack 35, shout out to you, dude. Are you a subscriber? Have you just subscribed? Are you the one what did it? Well, if you have, then welcome. If you haven't, then you should. We are crazy. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm full of cold right now, so just bear with me. I'm not always like this. Good brothers need to have a match. Come on, Carl Anderson versus AJ Styles. Yeah. We've got no sound backstage. So we've got the authors of Pain. With Paul Ellering, there is Carrion and Scarlett. As we go to another advert. Shocking news, what happened at the celebration party for Kansas City during the week, shootings. When are America going to finally realise that having gun laws that you've got sucks and you need to start fucking banning the gun? I don't give a fuck about all the different states of America. This will end if you sort it out. Stop carrying guns. Stop selling guns. And maybe, just maybe, people will stop dying for no good reason. 6 months, Irish rebel. He's a rebel. Hey, he's a rebel. That song. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. He's a rebel. Oh, he's a rebel. If you know that song, you know that song. If you don't, it's tough shit. 6 more. Oh, we're counting down the subs. Cool. It's keeping them. I get them, and then they disappear a couple of days later because I haven't put a video out. It's so heartbreaking for me. OMG, now we have a Super Bowl championship belt now. Yeah, of course we do. Got a good relationship with the NFL of WWE. Just saying, gun violence here in Austria is almost zero. Are you Austrian? Well, are you a Gunther fan? How are you, dude? Austrian? Cool. We've got knife crime here in the UK, so it's, I can't really go straight into it and think, oh my god. But I feel like it's a lot more under control than what gun crime is. I mean, I'm sure somebody will come up with some crazy facts. But still, the fact that your police in America have to carry guns and that you can go into a supermarket like Walmart, Target, and there's a gun rack. What the fuck? I don't go up to Asda here in the UK and buy a gun. Like, fuck. What the fuck? Are you crazy? Nah, it's guns are too readily available in America. And until that changes, this is going to keep happening. Dave, you're right, mate. All of the Americans need to stop the violence and pathetic, and it's sad. Stop buying guns. Stop the selling of guns. I know people have game, but limit it. Make them go out and get a special license where they have to go to a proper shop. And we got Post Malone talking about 2K24 here. What did people think of the 2K24 video? 2K23 Royal Rumble video? Do I make more? What's your thoughts? Guns are pew pew weapons with both pew pew and words and swords. It just sucks. I find it hard to be sympathetic to Americans what have died, because they wouldn't have to die if you sorted it out. Do you know what I mean? If these guns weren't available, this wouldn't happen. So, you want my honest opinion? I have no sympathy. I think it sucks, yes, but I can't be sympathetic. Ooh, damage control. Bailey is like, you like to pretend, but you are wrong. Damage control may have started with your vision, but we've made it what it is. We became champions because we were strong. And we are not the same superstar you brought in SummerSlam a few years ago. If we can choose to face me at WrestleMania and win, it's Hero's error. It will stay that way. I embarrass you on the greatest stage. Dakota, if you think you can turn on us with no consequences, you're just as stupid as Bailey. Better sleep with one eye open because we are coming for you. No one is ready for damage control. Very strong words from the ladies. We have got some tag team action. So, Authors of Pain. We've got some jobbers. Oh, Javier Bernal. Oh, we know him. We know Javier. NXT, Javier Bernal. Hello. So it's nice to see him. So, do we just get Authors of Pain? I won't put jobbers, but we can put jobbers. Let's give them names. We know Bernal. I didn't really catch the other guy's name. So, jobber. But Javier Bernal. I probably spelt Bernal wrong, but yeah, we've got jobber. Authors of Pain. It's Bo, somebody. We've got Authors of Pain. Final Testament. Oh yeah, Post Malone is going to be 2K24. Don't own a gun, thank God I don't, but want nothing to do with guns. Do you think Zelina is kind of copying Sasha Banks? Zelina Vega's copying Sasha? No, Zelina Vega's been doing the anime thing for years. She pretty much owns that cosplay. Sasha only really ever did it once with the Sailor Moon. So no, I think Sasha's copying Zelina Vega, to be quite honest with you. No, Zelina's been doing it for quite some time now. Cynthia! Sorry, oh God, Cynthia. I need you to look after me, baby. Honey bunny. I am poorly, I'm sick. I need you to come and nurse me better. As you can hear, my voice is strange tonight. I've got an old Barry White. Hey, baby. Authors of Pain. I've got Bernal up and Bo. Both destroyed. Bo actually looking like a wished Braun Strowman. Oh, this is over. Javier Bernal on the main roster. 1, 2, 3. They've lost. It's over. Every American man or woman needs to step back and see what's stupidity. We've got to need care and anyone to be friends open. But it's not, look, let's get it right, Irish Rebel. While ever you've got the States of America and the Bill of Rights, every state's different, right? So you've got you Southerners, you Texans, you Kentucky. You're the gun lovers of America. You're the ones that are going around shooting game, deer, and going into the Rocky Mountains and this, that, and other. You need guns in your life, but then when it goes to like California, the West Coast, they don't. Why would you need to carry guns unless you're in flipping? These bloody gangs. I don't know. It's weird. It's a touchy subject, I get it, but it needs to be stopped in America, full stop. Everyone needs to come together and stop the guns. Who's your all-time fave? Who's my all-time fave? Bret the Hitman Hart. Who's yours? Art Attack 35. Who's your all-time favourite? We've got Logan Paul. The Croc will be the tribal queef later tonight. If they haven't shown up yet, they're here. They're all here, but they haven't shown up in the ring yet. So we're just waiting for the bloodline. So up next is The Miz versus Logan. Miz versus Logan. This match was shorter than Roman's entrance. Nearly every match is shorter than Roman's entrance. Let's not be. Let's not sell it short. Let's do this. So we got the Miz. Logan. Do you see that the Miz changed his profile picture to a face of Logan Paul getting punched? It's very class. So Miss Logan Paul. I do miss my banners, you know. Need that feature on here. Leeds, if it was Roman, they would have the Undertaker come out first. But when they fought, though, it was the old Roman, wasn't it? I'm going good. How are you, Leeds? No, Dave. All-time favourite is Bayley. No, she's my favourite now. My all-time favourites will always be Bret Hart. Bayley's my favourite now. That's good to hear. How are you, Cynthia, anyway? How are you, my darling? Miz is going to lose because I think he will take time off for Maurice. Yeah, I don't see him winning. That's a good point at Attack 35. To be honest, Logan Paul will go into the Elimination Chamber, not to win. He's not going to win it. But I feel like you need somebody what's going to get battered. He is going to get the absolute shit kicked out of him by the rest of them. You've seen the size of the rest of them. You've got Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton. I mean, they're going to absolutely lace the shite out of him. And he's going to look crap. But he's in there to do a spot. He'll do a high spot. He'll do something off the cage. He'll get eliminated pretty quick after that. So that's what he's going to be in there to do, basically. Should make a big banner saying "Stop the Violence, America." You should. Irish people could do it. Yeah, if you want to make your name for yourself on YouTube, you could be the voice of the Americans. Make your channel about it. I heard somebody actually to do that. They should have a tournament for both Roman and The Undertaker to see who could. So time it. Hey, I think The Fiend comes into that category as well. He took his sweet ass time getting down to the ring. Be interesting to see who has the longest entrance. I think somebody should just Google that. I'm doing good. How are you? How I'm poorly. Get head cold. Dying. Serenity's still fighting a horrible cough. I'm in that ballpark right now. I've got a cough. I'm full of cold. He's going to be a ragdoll. Yeah. Oh, they're going to name him, shame him. So, WrestleMania weekend looks absolutely epic. It starts on the 4th of April. That's the World at WrestleMania Philadelphia. It goes from the 4th to the 8th. We will be live for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. And we're even going to be doing SmackDown before and the Raw after. 4 nights. Get ready. We are live for 4 straight nights. It's going to be epic. My all-time favourite is The Undertaker, and nowadays it's Seth. Okay, that's cool. Undertaker's a ledge. I started watching wrestling when he debuted in WWE. Fun fact. All-time favourite wrestler is hard to choose because they're all good back in the day. Not Hulk Hogan. Could not stand Hulk Hogan. So we've got a progressive match flow, and it's Cody. The only highlight from Monday night, to be quite honest with you. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Dave. Why are you streaming and not catching up on your beauty sleep? Because, I know, I wanted to sleep, but I hold this one to you guys. I needed your lot's beautiful faces to get me through it. I am fucking missing Roman Reigns and The Rock. 50 days away. Oh, we've got a little thing called Elimination Chamber. As pictures come up of Tiffany's boobs. Yeah, that's all I care about. Yeah, we had a nip slip. Cynthia Tiffany Stratton's tits came out to play. So we're just going to have a look and see if anybody's actually put it online yet. Ooh, subs. Looking good, looking good. So, Smackdown. See if anybody's actually tagged any pictures yet. Should be starting to filter through a little bit. Don't make me come there and tuck you. Oh, I thought you were on the plane coming to tuck me in. Oh, there's no coming up just yet. Chris Leclerc, shout out to you, dude. Hello, Chris. How you doing? 50 days until Bay Amania. I hope she gets. Oh, there, Tiffany is trending. I feel like a song stuck in my head for 1%. No, there's no other boobs. Not yet. Just lots of posts saying now she's heading to Perth. It's just a finisher. So we got Miz, he's on his way out. It's Miz Logan Paul, the last qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, it'll come up. I'm sure there will be. Did it still say Dakota Kai will betray Bailey? She will. Shaquem is just posted. She is, bud. I think it's nailed on. But we just had a nice little backstage segment saying that Damage Control are going after her as well. How much is that true? We'll just have to wait and see if that happens. Got Logan Paul on his way out. Boo! Boo, Logan! Boo! Cynthia, my mum, is having problems. Kind of a long story. I will tell you about it later. Oh, the Miz wins. Can't stand. No, I as much as I can't stand Logan Paul, I can see why he would be in Elimination Chamber. Oh, Logan Paul did something nice to the kid with the Prime bottle. So the little kid has got a nice little souvenir from Logan Paul. It's very cool. I give him that, right? I'll give him that. But he has stolen money from kids for the last 2 to 3 years. Oh, I'm very sorry she is having problems. Irish Rebel to the rescue. You need to get her out of that house, dude. Down to you, my friend. Shake up died overnight. She has carbon. She could have died the other night. Carbon monoxide gas leak in her house and allowed to do drugs. I feel like you've known about the drugs thing already, Irish Rebel. So how you let your mum still live in a house where there's drugs is beyond me. I think Dakota is the mastermind. They've told us. They've literally told us. That's the thing. I don't feel like they're telling us lies. I think they did a lot of foreshadowing. And we know what Dakota Kai is like. She turned on Tegan Knox. She turned on Raquel Rodriguez. So why wouldn't she turn on Bailey? Bailey is seen kind of a loser in their eyes. So they'll do anything to stop her becoming champ. I bought a very rare Matt and Jeff Hardy figures from Macari. They were in the Brood and they have a ladder. Is it Mattel or is it Jax? Was it a Mattel figure? I think I know what 2-pack you're talking about. Cynthia got my mum out of it. I've got to get my mum out of that house. I know, very sorry to hear that. Irish. So Miz going for the pin. I feel that Miz's ring attire is a little bit busy. There's way too much stuff on there. What's your thoughts? Ooh, there's Jay Cargill, Braun Breaker, all sat at the side of Nick Aldis. Who was the others? It's very interesting. Nick Aldis with extreme guests. Well, we know Jade has signed the contract to be at Smackdown. And I assume that means that Braun Breaker has as well. Ice cream sounds so good. I think it's Jax. You think it's Jax? Oh, ice cream. I don't need ice cream where I am. I hope the good news about this is called assisted living here. Just want to talk to her to try and help her out. Be careful, Irish Rebel, on the drugs thing, right? Because you get the police involved in that kind of shit, you could end up in a bit of doo-doo yourself. It's a very sticky wicket. Just be careful. That's wonderful, Irish. I am glad that she's finally getting the help she needs. Cynthia disappearing. Alright, see you in a bit. Got my comfy chair, so I'm swinging around. We're into the final hour. So we are literally going to finish with a Rock Roman, right? So we've still got Alba Fire versus Naomi. Naomi, which is I moan backwards. I think that's how it spells. Kind of. It's kind of. Yeah, I think it actually is, isn't it? It's an interesting one. Not quite. I think the A and the O are in the wrong place. It's funny to see Nick Aldis, considering he's probably the most accomplished wrestler in the entire arena most of the time. Although he didn't do it at the highest level. You are correct. You are correct. Nick Aldis, obviously, NWA, former champion, head of Strictly Business, executive producer at NWA. Don't fully know what happened there, why that relationship fell down, but he's ended up in WWE. I think you will see him in ring by the end of this year. I don't think they go. I don't think they can afford not to use him in ring, because he can go, man. He's still got talent. He's still very, very good wrestler. And I don't know if you've ever known, but we had a show here in the UK called the Gladiators. You had an American Gladiators. We had the Gladiators. He wasn't in the original series. He was in the one what was made for Sky One here in the UK. So it was the 2000s, and he played a guy called Oblivion. So he was the big hoe. Wasn't as big as he is now, unfortunately, but he's done well. And when he went into TNA wrestling, he was a Maximus. They gave him a gladiator gimmick, which was rather weird, considering the fact that he's English. David did not tell them about the jug, so it's all good. All right. I wouldn't mention that. I'd skirt around that if I were you. I mean, it would help you, but if they found out that you're using that, could be a bit nasty. Yeah, and just to stay away from that kind of conversation if I were you, especially when it comes to drugs. But she needs to be out. She needs to get a place where she's safe. Certainly not with carbon monoxide anyway, because yeah, it's a killer. We're in a break. We're in the middle of the Miz versus Logan Paul. Been a good show so far. Yeah. I feel like the best is yet to come. I feel that the whole show is literally hinged on the segment between The Rock and Roman. I feel like that's what people are waiting for. So we've got both Logan Paul and The Miz down in the centre of the ring. It's been pretty good. Little battle between these two guys. Miz is a good wrestler. I know a lot of people don't particularly like him, but he's been a mainstay for quite some time, so he's doing good. As you would say, is awesome. Can't even scream. It's terrible, isn't it? You're literally watching me die on screen, guys. If I don't deserve a like, I don't know what it is. I won't be able to talk tomorrow. I've got my daughter all day, and she won't be able to talk to me. But like, shut up. I can't talk. She'd probably actually love it. Cynthia didn't leave the chat right. She's actually on the next plane to come and tuck me in. She'll be through the door in the next 5 minutes. Yeah. Miz signaling to the crowd. Skull crushing finale. Doesn't get hit though this time. Logan Paul goes flying into the corner, meets the turnbuckle, kicks Miz's face though. Oh, gets kicked into a strange position in the middle on the ropes there. Miz gets him. Oh, so close, but no cigar. Did you see all the Valentine's posts on X? I thought that was brilliant. Miz and Maurice did a little post where Maurice just said she was so thankful for the Miz being there for her. I feel like that he's going to be needed in the long run. Nice kicks to Miz. There's literally somebody in the crowd. I think that is a Logan Paul representation. He's literally filming this for his YouTube. Because literally you wouldn't let just an ordinary fan just film with a big camera. It's just right near the commentary desk, so I feel like he could be used in this match at some point. Sweeps the leg. Again, Logan Paul looking in trouble. He's in trouble. He's grabbing the ring apron, trying to get a distraction. He's done that. Referee is distracted. Logan Paul, rake of the eyes, hits him with a skull-crushing finale of his own. 1, 2. Miz kicks out. How close was that, Miz? Got a bit of blood on Miz's teeth there. Logan sizing up his fist. His famous fist. When he claims he can knock out anybody with. He's sizing it up. Miz has caught him. Doesn't quite get that skull-crushing finale himself. Surprise sunset flip. Miz coming for the figure of four. Figure of four is applied. Is Logan a full-time wrestler or part-time? He's actually signed a full-time contract, apparently. I don't know if that actually means that he performs full-time, but he apparently has signed a full-time contract. Hey, this is the first time we've seen him wrestle on one of the lesser shows. He usually just saves it for a pay-per-view. So we're honoured. Come on, Miz. Logan's winning, so Miz is with Maurice. I know. Brass Knucks has been handed by his entourage, but Miz has collared him from behind. Obviously, he's got the Brass Knucks himself. He's seen the entourage. They're cowering. Referee spotted it. Throws him down. Referee said, if you use them, you're going to get disqualified. Logan distracts the referee, but was going to go over the top. Was the Miz. Gets caught on the middle rope. Smashed to the face. Logan. I'm going to Australia, he says. 1, 2. In he is. It's Logan Paul going to Australia. I didn't think come on. There was no way we actually thought that the Miz, because he's not going to leave his missus, right? You know, Maurice needs him more than Perth needs him. And I think we'll get a crazy spot in the Elimination Chamber now with Logan. I mean, look at the beef that he's got to face. He's going to get absolutely smashed, isn't he? He's Bobby, Orton, McIntyre. They're all going to bray the shit out of him. Yeah. And then we're going to get set up of LA Knight versus Logan Paul for WrestleMania, right? That's how that's going to start. So we're backstage. Oh, they haven't signed contracts, but the contracts are both in front of them. Of course, Braun Breaker, part of the Lone Wolves. Well, what is it? Wolf Dogs, I think it is. So Liv Morgan's there. Bianca's there. Obviously, they're all in the female elimination chamber. But we had Cora Jade just stood there with a contract. She's looking like a glitter ball. Disco ball. It's Disco Jade. Hello, it's Disco Jade. Does she enter the second chance Rumble match on Raw? Braun Breaker and Jade Cargill with Nick Aldis. That's pretty cool. Drew is the only Raw superstar in the Elimination Chamber match. Yeah, it's very true, isn't it? Wow, that's interesting. We've got Naomi. I moan backwards. Let's go, Naomi. Feel the glow, guys. Feel the glow. Good to see her back in WWE. Trinity Fatu. Definitely going to win this match. It's up against Albert. Not sure how I spell this person's name, but I think it's that. We'll go with that. That looks right to me. Albert Fire. Isla Dawn on X said she was just disappointed that she's been overlooked by Nick Aldis. It's Naomi. Naomi. Cynthia's back. Dave will break out in One Direction song when it comes to Bailey. Everybody wants to steal my girl. Everyone wants to take her heart away. It's hey Bailey. I can't sing. Legit can't sing. I mean, I know I couldn't sing before, but literally can't sing now either. Find another one because she belongs to me. Everyone wants to be my girl. Oh, she is my girl. I'm telling you now. I mean, I know. Crab Stomper is interested, but no. Take a seat, my friend. Just seeing them hype up that women's world title match. It is the pretty much the main event of Australia's show, the Elimination Chamber. That is Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. My hole. As we go to an advert. It's kind of interesting. Does Hyla Dawn come out of Alba Fire? It could be interesting if they do a little bit of go back to that storyline between them two. Because they're not really doing much on the tag scene, are they? McSpicy. Why? I find the whole idea of having something hot in a burger. If you're gonna have spicy food, go to taco. Have a taco, burrito. Go and have an Indian. That's what I could do. I could do with a vindaloo. That would sort this cold out. It'd wreck my insides totally. I would like to see Naomi in the jet, but she's the way that it was leaked about a week ago, and so far it is coming true. So yeah, I feel that that's the way it's just gonna go. Naomi wins this one. Alba Fire's been drafted in. It should have been Shotzi. Shotzi was the original person, but she got injured on a taped match for the NXT Female Championship, which is going to be held next week, I think. So Shotzi got injured during that matchup. That meant that she's not available for today. So Alba Fire steps in. So usually when that happens, it's like she's just there just to make the match happen. So yeah. They could work a angle with Isla Dawn now. Because she could just think, why are you being favoured? Why are you being allowed to being competed in this? Why wasn't I chosen? Did Alba Fire go into the Royal Rumble? Kind of feel like she did. And Isla Dawn didn't. So it's just interesting. Oh, we've got an Elimination Chamber press conference. Thursday. Interesting. Don't think you get much out of that. I don't think it's going to be the same as what we saw for WrestleMania. But that's interesting. Live 1 week from tomorrow. Grayson Waller effect. Cody Rhodes, freaking Seth frickin' Rollins. See what they've got to say. It's all hinges on what happens tonight. What we get from them in Australia. So, Heyman having a quick word with Waller. There's some women with champagne going into the Rock and Roman's dressing room. Even though I have watched the 50 Shades of Grey movies and read the books, in all honesty, I would not want that kind of guy who would want to dominate and use those things on me. you'd want to use them all on him. Because you're the true dominatrix. Alba Fire was in the Rumble match. She was. I thought she was. Yeah, I felt like she was. So they've got a storyline there with her and Isla Dawn if they wanted to go down that route. So it's interesting. I find it interesting. It's just one to keep an eye on. Here comes Albert Fire. I won't say handcuffs, blindfold, chocolate, whipped cream, and the other stuff. And air pulling is a no-no. So Isla is there. She's with Alba Fire. She seems pretty happy enough at the moment. I don't think she's upset with Alba Fire. She's just upset with Nick Aldis. They haven't really used Isla Dawn that much though. They haven't really used these since been on the main roster. I feel like they need to change that up a little bit. He would love it, Dave, especially the butt plugs. The butt plugs. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's Irish Rebels' idea of foreplay. He told me in a DM that he loves a good old butt plug. So we are ready to kick off. It's took a long time to get to this matchup. Naomi in black and very bright green. Obviously that illuminates. We need Kaylee Ray back. Yeah, we do. She needs to just go back on her own and just ditch the character name, but it might happen. We're under Triple H now. We've got Pete Dunne back, so make enough noise. So Isla Dawn is actually helping Alba Fire. It's not going to be long before we hear, "Get out of there!" So it feels like a 2-on-1 for Naomi. 50 Shades of Irish Rebel. There's only one shade of Irish Rebel and it's a white vest. Feel like Naomi's proved a lot of fans wrong, especially when she moved over to TNA. Oh, I've got to give credit, right? I saw this on Twitter, X, and I loved it. Well, no, I saw it on TikTok. Joe Hendry, or John Hendry, whatever his name is, TNA, with the Top Dollar song. OMG, that was amazing. She's banned for more diving over the top rope. I love it. How class. Is Top Dollar in TNA then? So cool. Love it. It's Joe Hendry, isn't it? He's so good. He does these songs all the time. I thought it was class. I think he could be a favourite of mine from TNA if I started watching. I think I could probably get behind him. It really looks like Austin Theory's career in WWE is dying. Really? I don't know. He's young. He's young. The direction for him is kind of jaded since Vince McMahon has disappeared off the scene. I think they just need to repackage him. And I think that'll happen in time. It reminds me of a very young John Cena when he came in and he was doing all the thugonomics stuff. And he was a heel and people hated him. Just screamed at him, "You can't wrestle." That's pretty much what they're doing to Theory now. But the thing is, Theory can wrestle. I just think he's just young. He's only in his early 20s, so give him time. He's nowhere near hitting his peak yet. Same with Grayson Waller. Being mid-card heels is where they need to be right now in their careers, I think. Yeah, so that's what I think. I think Grayson Waller is doing a fantastic job of getting people to not like him. It's 50 Shades of Bailey, butt trousers. Don't think that gets enough credit. Her butt trousers, it needs to be talked about more. I hope she gets Paramore at WrestleMania, though. I hope that works out for her. Oh, my voice is starting to die a little bit. We've got only like half an hour left. I can feel my voice proper tickling. A 50 Shades of Bailey. So we just had an advert, obviously about 900 adverts. I think when we get this match finished, I think we're not going to be far off seeing Roman and The Rock. I think we might have a vignette from Bailey, because we've heard from Damage Control. We haven't heard from Bailey or Dakota Kai yet tonight, so I think that's in the post. Dave leads a secret life of dominating Bailey. Every sex toy out there, Dave has to use on it. That's why she wears butt trousers. She's showing the battle scars. There's only one toy I would use on Bailey, and it's purely natural. It's all natural. That's the only toy I need to use on Bailey. Anyway, it's all good to laugh, but in hindsight, we all know it's you know when you have these crushes on celebrities, you realise that it's never going to happen. So I'm never going to meet her in my lifetime. So you kind of dream that she watches a video randomly, and then I don't want to be like perving over her when she does, because that would not look good. Imagine having this conversation in the chat right now and she's in. She'd be disgusted. It wouldn't be a great advertisement, would it? So, Naomi, nice clothesline to Alba Fire. Oh, nice insecurity. Head scissor takedown. Well, it wasn't quite an insecurity, just head scissor takedown, wasn't it? Naomi picking up some speed, nice spinning bulldog using the ropes. 1, 2, not quite there. Good to see her back in WWE. Let's give her credit, man. Great showing in TNA as TNA champion. Nice shot there by the director. I just had the qualifying match thing just behind Naomi. Punched the face of Alba Fire. Looked a bit scrappy, didn't really know which corner they were going to go to there. Bulldog into the turnbuckle. You never know, Dave. She might be into that kinky, wild sex stuff. She might be with somebody she knows what lives near local. You never know. She could be dating another wrestler. I mean, she did date Aaron Solo of AEW for a while. I don't know why that broke down, but obviously they just went in different directions. I feel like Bailey's probably destined to date a San Francisco 49ers player. That's what I feel like is destined for her, because she's a big 49ers fan. She even likes the bloke out of Gossip. What is it? Jersey Girl or Gossip Girl? What is it called? That? New Girl? Is it New Girl? The one with Zoe Destel, and she lives with 3 guys. She fancies the guy out of that, I think. Cynthia, can be kinky, wild, but not completely. Who knows my secret life? Oh, everybody knows your secret life. You just live in your room with your vest top, playing with your figures. rearranging your shelf. You know what? I need a shelf rearranging video. Irish Rebel. I feel like you're letting us down. Isla's grabbed hold of Naomi again. 1, 2. Kick out. Isla Dawn trying her best to interfere in this. But it's just not happening. Not gonna lie, in one of the scenes, he used a strap bar, stretches her legs wide open. I don't mind that. Fully exposed. You kinky bugger. Talking about kinky buggers, here's Jesse Jackhammer, who's expressed his love on YouTube of Liv Morgan. I have a playroom too. It's like Christine Gray, you have a playroom. Oh, nice submission. She's tapping. Alba Fire taps. Naomi is in the Elimination Chamber. Naomi does get a second chance on Monday Night Raw. Oh, Naomi's popping out. Is that Naomi popping? Oh no, it's a bra. It's a bra. Let's calm it down. It looked like she was going to pop out, man. It's like boobies all around, isn't it? So we've got one place less, so it's Naomi, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, Bianca. So Wonder Woman, Tiffany Stratton, and whoever wins on Monday. So Naomi takes a spot in the Elimination Chamber. It's very cool. There's Bayley. Ah, my Bayley. And there's Dakota. Backstage segment. I told you. We've got Bayley. I don't wonder what she's doing there. Dave, I've secret room. It is a playroom. Reason why we don't see it is because he has it hidden. Oh, my playroom is just with my figures. Yeah, my figures would tell you a tale of where they've been. So Bayley's not quite listening to Dakota. Bayley's kind of distancing herself from Dakota Kai. She doesn't fully trust her, so Dakota's going to have to make Bayley trust her. They get the tissues. It's Bayley. Did you see Liv Morgan? That's why you were in chat, Irish Jesse. Here's Nick Aldis. Here's big signing for SmackDown. Who's it going to be? Braun Breaker has signed for SmackDown. NXT Tag Team Champion, one half of the Wolf Dogs, is Braun Breaker, is now SmackDown Live. Great, this guy is a beast. This guy, big. Does that mean that Jade Cargill signs for Raw? That means the contract would be that she gets put in to the Battle Royal. Do you think that is how they're going to do it? Dave, get the tissues. It's Bayley. Don't go smiling. So don't be stiff in the Dave's figures. Yeah. We got it coming up next. Bloodline, Rock and Roman. Got a little bit of a video package from Bianca Belair. Just talking about role models. Harvey Milk. Talking about Luther King. Chavez. Just all of that good stuff. Showing the Roman. Should be a sitcom, this, to be honest. Roman and The Rock. Coming to CBS. that should be the segment. Roman and The Rock. So Bailey, she's on the front graphic there. She was on the show. Don't know if we get any more on the Bailey stuff. Probably next week. We've been there. Obviously, next week's show is taped. That's a good signing for SmackDown. Serious question. If Cody isn't the one who can dethrone Roman, which I know he will, but let's say he doesn't, who would be the one to take everything from him? What do you mean? If Cody isn't the one, who would be the one to dethrone Roman? It's a good question. Nick Aldis has been great on SmackDown GM. Her playroom consists of me wearing a white vest and being a kinky perv. I agree, Leeds. It doesn't take crap from anyone. It's a question for the chat, really. I mean, I feel like an up-and-comer like Braun Breaker would be interesting. Braun Breaker with Heyman coincidence? I don't think so. Next Paul Heyman guy. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I think there's a shout on Braun Breaker. If you don't do it with Cody, you do it with Braun. Be a great way of introducing him to the SmackDown audience. And he's definitely one for the future, definitely. Looks like he could be doing a bit of a double program though. Obviously, he's Wolf Dogs with Baron Corbin for the time being. He's NXT Tag Team Champion. So that's kind of interesting. So he'll still be working with Shawn Michaels and now with Nick Aldis. So interesting times. Interesting times for Braun Breaker. But I do feel that this has opened the door now to Jade Cargill to sign for Raw. And stipulation in her contract is that she joins the Second Chance Battle Royal. That's how she gets her place at Elimination Chamber. So, yeah, it's all stacking up. It's all aligning perfectly for Elimination Chamber. As Ludacris says, a lady in the streets, but a freak in the bed. You're just a freak anyway, aren't you? You're just freaky. I don't mean that in a negative way, by the way. You're just a freak. So next week, Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne versus Dirty Dom and JD McDonough. So we're getting all the matches announced for next week. Street Profits versus Authors of Pain. Next week's show, going to be stacked. Filmed straight after this show, by the way. Braun Breaker in action. He makes his SmackDown debut. So a show that must not be missed. Especially if you are a Braun Breaker fan. And there it is, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre. We saw this hinted earlier on in the show. That's happening next week. Very cool. You think that Braun would be the one who would dethrone Roman? Dave, if Cody doesn't win? Yes. That's what I'd do. You want somebody what's coming up. You want somebody what can be a big name. It's just... I don't think there's anybody else. You could say LA Knight, but I think he's destined for the US title. Here comes Roman with his hour-long entrance. By the time he gets to the ring, we'll go to another ad break. So here's Roman and the Bloodline. I think Dave is the one as well. He doesn't want to admit it. Well, I'm going to be the one. So, Lake City. Acknowledge me. So we've waited all night for this. Here they come. Levels above hoodie. Love or hate the rain. It has been phenomenal. Over 2 years now, he has dominated. Whether that with help from the bloodline or not, he's still the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. Roman Reigns is about to look like a baby. Rock going to take over. I was just thinking that, Dave. 30-minute entrance incoming. He has all the sex toys, but just don't see them. What, me? Irish Rebel's got a secret room in his house, you could tell in the videos. He hides them all behind his shelf. (1,265 days champion). That is fucking amazing. In modern wrestling, that is amazing. Leads by the time he comes to the ring. We'll have 5 minutes left. I need to go to an ad break because I need to quickly go to the toilet. I know if I went now, I still wouldn't have got into the ring. XL. Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. But what is The Rock and Seth doing at Mania? That's what we need to know. I have 3, but I don't use them all at once. Actually have one of them. It's like a bitch, so I don't use it. Oh, God, Cynthia, you sharing too much information again. What have I told you? Have I told you about this? And you used that one on me. Just stop talking about our secrets. That's why I'm like this. That's why I'm bunged up. The crowd is about... This crowd is about to... I don't know. It's a suction one. And it hurts. I don't like it. And I'm thinking of throwing it away. Imagine someone finding it. Hey. Think of this. Imagine Serenity finding them. That's an all different conversation, which... Good luck having with your daughter. Seth is facing the winner of the men's chamber match, Dave. Yeah, but we've seen clearly that Seth wants to be in the corner of Cody. Why is The Rock here? Who is he facing? There's a reason for everything. And that's what we need to find out, what the reasons are. Solo, moody, as always. Jimmy, just happy to be there. Because he's got no yeet. Salt Lake City, acknowledge me. Everybody's just waiting in anticipation. Who's that? Norton, Moron Reigns. Moron Reigns is one of the signs in the back. Rocky's facing Dave at WrestleMania. No yeet, Jimmy. No gimmick, Jimmy, in it. He's got no gimmick. At least Jay's main event. Jimmy's just no yeet. This is what people came to see. Clearly, Roman asked The Rock to be his opponent to stop Cody. It was all a setup. Simply asking how Irish Rebels foot is today. Sorry, my cough is getting terrible. So everything they say has purpose. Everything is information that you need to understand. Tonight is history. Tonight is the greatest night in WWE. Rocky chants. Actually getting a decent amount of Rocky chants. See if my he's still sore, my friend. Oh, sorry to hear that, Irish. Oh, keep hitting the little icon. Make sure that you put love hearts and not, well, just put whatever you want. It doesn't do anything, doesn't change anything. Just make sure that you like the stream. Make sure that you like the stream because the effort I've put into this, it deserves a like. Here he comes, the Bramable, the People's Champ. It's The Rock. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? We know he's here. We knew he was here. We saw him appear. Rock, boo. Here comes The Rock. Do we remember this shirt? His debuting Rock shirt. Is that a black